Good morning. Today is December 1st and it's a real nice day outside. So I'm going to take a ride to Lulu Island. And not sure where Lulu Island is? Well, come ride with me and I'll show it to you. December 1st and it's a real nice day out, as you can see. So I just stopped off for a coffee at my favorite coffee shop and now it's time to hit the highway. Let's go for a ride to Lulu Island. So we're now officially on Lulu Island, better known as Richmond, BC. So Lulu Island is actually the largest island in the Fraser River. There's a series of islands here, but the largest one is Lulu Island, and the one that a lot of people know is Sea Island. That's where the Vancouver International Airport is. It's actually not in Vancouver, it's actually in Richmond. Now, Lulu Island actually sits between the north leg and the south leg of the Fraser River. It's an island on the inlet to the Georgia Strait. Now, most people think Lulu Island is all Richmond, but it's not actually. On the east end, there's a small community of Queensboro that's actually New Westminster. But for the majority of Lulu Island is Richmond. The thing that makes Lulu Island a lot different than the rest of the lower mainland is the landmass here is heavily comprised of a silt base. And I remember when I was working here, when there was pilings put in to support buildings, I had to go down 60 feet until it hit bedrock. Now, Lulu Island, a large part of it is actually below sea level, and it's below river level. 100% of Lulu Island is surrounded by a dike. And I remember from my earthquake restraint training that I had to take, is there's a large concern on Lulu Island about seismic liquefaction. So what they mean by that is, since we're so close to a fault line here in an earthquake, if it ever happens, being that there's so much silt on this island, the shaking would wash out the silt and it would go west into the Strait of Georgia. Now, if that happens, most of Lulu Island will disappear into the water. I remember from the training, there's videos out there of simulations of what would happen with a 7.0 magnitude earthquake. Now, will that happen in my lifetime? I don't know. So right now we're on Steveston Highway. And where we're going to go to is I'm going to go to Steveston Village. And we'll take a little tour around Steveston Village. So I'm here at Steveston Village on the boardwalk where the marina is here. So what I know of Steveston Village is it was founded in 1880 from a fellow from New Brunswick, and I believe his last name was Steves. So in the 1890s to about 1900, this area got very famous for its canneries, and I believe there was something like 45 canneries for salmon here at that time. And it actually grew to have a second name, a nickname of Salmonopolis. So right behind me is the Gulf of Georgia Cannery, which is now a National Historic Site and museum. But I think the last cannery that operated here was around 1990. I don't know exactly what year it closed down, but that was it. Now it's just restaurants and tourist stuff. So here's the Gulf of Georgia Cannery. This is the last remaining one, and it's a National Historic Site and museum, I believe it is. Pretty quiet around Steveston Wharf today. At least it is right now. While here at Steveston Village, I just had to get some fish and chips. This Padjo's is supposed to be pretty famous for it, and I've never eaten there before. Let's try it out and dig in. So I'm going to go to the north side of Lulu Island now, and on the north leg of the Fraser River there's River Road, and when you go west I believe it takes you to a lookout area, and that might be a good spot to see the dikes that surround Lulu Island. So here's what the dike is like that surrounds Lulu Island. So this is the middle arm of the Fraser River. That's Vancouver International Airport over there, and that's Sea Island, and on the other side of that is the north arm of the Fraser River. So we're now at the very northwest corner of Lulu Island. I'm gonna start going back east on River Road. There's a good view of the dike that surrounds Lulu Island. The time it's most at risk for flooding is in the spring all the time with the runoff from the mountains. to be pretty good all week. Although around here you never can tell until you wake up in the morning. So I'll have to figure out a couple more day trips what I can do around